Back camera, check. Front camera will turn on in. There you go. There we go. Yeah. And we're going to show you all this in 3, 2. The stage is set. The scene is in place. Tools. Water bottle for hydration. And doors open for what we're about to do. Dash cam. Alright, yeah. More Red Tiger. Did you really have to see the unboxing? No! Let's get to work. So, we had to clean off the windshield. Stickies had to come off. Little Windex that's out there in the ground. And camera's heating up because it's a little cool this morning. We are at 60 degrees and nice cloudy sky. So, a little chillier. Anyway, let's mount this puppy in the back. Now this is arguable. Why? Because we can leave it on the outside. But if you leave it on the outside, it is most definitely arguable because what happens is it starts seeing the ground and you use it as a reverse camera. It's too far out. Being in here, you get to see more of the cross traffic. So you want to argue it, you want to put it outside, go right ahead. It's your car, but I'm putting it in here. All right? Capiche? Capiche. Hey, look, a basketball hoop. Want to pull this down? Go right ahead. But it's going to crease? No. You see? Didn't crease. So let's go get our handy dandy tool and push this puppy up into the headliner because we're going to hide all of it in this really dark material. But this thing makes life so much easier. See? Now let's keep going. Told you, this thing is awesome. See? You just tuck. Just tuck. See? Look at it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Now, let's keep going. Pull this puppy down. There wasn't enough slack to tuck it and leave it in the headliner. So just pull it down. Just pull straight down. See? Now you can tuck it and put the wire right back up. Two heads easier than one, but you get the idea. You see? I'm a professional. I can do it one-handed. So, come over here. Let me see. Tuck up as you push in. Now you come around. Always use my handy-dandy tool. I love how dark this headliner is. Look, little loop because we want to make sure the wire goes back. You see? Gotta get it. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Now, put this guy back, and we were never here. Good? Good. Same with the front. Pull it down. See that? Now this puppy is going to go here, behind this guy. We got to get this guy out of the way. But first, commercial break. Got to pull this puppy off. Because we're going to run the wires up through the windshield. Climate being on full blast. Let's turn that down. Can't get over how dark this car is. Really, really dark in here. So, we pop this guy out. It's this little. Oh, that's where it is. So, if you had the extra wires, I took this puppy, put it in, popped her down. Want to see? Here, let me show you. One-hander? Nope. You see? You go up in there. Turn, pull down. Done. Now, let's get this guy off and let's see what happens. So, as dark as this car is, I still won against this cover. Now, let me show you. This just clips in, but these puppies also help. So what these do, you have to get around this, and they lock into here. So using a tool with the smaller, I went back behind here, turned and pulled out. Same with this. Went back behind here, pulled outward. You want to release this from that. You see they're a little, you can't see it, but they snap into place. Got it? Got it. Same with here. So you go in and sort of pull outward, as that's how it locks into place. Kind of a pain, but you can do it. I have faith in you. Gotta get them. They're in my descriptions. Yeah. Very, very thin. I use the razor blade. Get this cover off. Very, very thin. See that? 8mm Phillips head. Let's switch this guy back to Phillips. And we will take this puppy off to run the wires. And in one swift pull, this puppy just sits just like that. Leave it. Because we're going to run this puppy behind the airbag. And then we have to get the power wire also, which is right here. Ta-da! Temporary draping. So, behind the airbag, check. Have it hooked around here, check, because we want to be able to put the cover on, and we're going to take these two wires and plug them in, put the cover back, and then figure out where to mount it. You got that? Let's do it. Now, we're going to take this puppy off, and we're going to stick it right there centered. That way we can have the cover get smacked back up and no obstructions. And I know the cover goes inside this dot matrix. So as long as you have it centered right underneath the dot matrix, you are good to go. So let's do it. We're getting there, yeah. Quick. Hurry up. Put the cover on before the wires fall. Haha, I won. I like that little loop. It's all snapped into place. Make sure it lines. A slight little gap around. I just can't get over how dark this interior is. It's black on black on black. My God. Let's tuck the wires away. You see? Where is it tucked away? It wants to stay there. Let him stay. I'm going to run down. Put the screw back. Smack it. Make sure this thing's in there. Look, all gone. No wires, no wires, no wires. All you gotta do is pull down. So, let's continue on. Okay, if you have a tough time with this cover, here's what I found out. The stupid wire that I ran across, it was actually behind it. So this thing is very, very tight. It feels like you're actually breaking it. It's kind of annoying. But the wire I ran up was actually pushing back, so I couldn't really snap it in all the way. Fought that for about 2.5 minutes. So let's keep moving on. And remember, keep the wire to one side. You don't want to put this back and be like, oh, oops, I'm on the outside of the rubber or inside of the rubber. So keep it to one side. Usually keep it to your side. And we're going to run down all the slack. And I still can't get over how dark this car is. Wire coming down, rubber put back, check, check, and check. Now, dash comes off because we got to get this cover off. We want to hide the rest of the stuff in here and get to the fuse panel because I'm going to do it the way you would be doing it. You ready for this? Pull outward. I grab from the bottom. And you can work your way upward. Hurry up. Come on. There you go. There's one screw right there, and there's another one down there somewhere. So let's get this puppy out of the way. Same with this side. Pull up, pull outward. And this puppy has a hose and a plug. So get the plug out. Let me get this out of the way and show you. Oh my God, don't do this. So this happened to me as I was trying to pull this rubber off. Let me show you how to put it back. You got to get the rubber off. Let's get our handy dandy third arm. So because the rubber's been sitting on here for so long, you want to crack the seal. You see, you want to work your way around it so you can get the rubber out. You see, that's what this is doing. Just sort of breaking the seal, widening the rubber so we can get this puppy out. And then we can smack it back into here. Oops. So, accidents do happen, yeah. So this puppy's going to go back in this way. These two little prongs are going to go back in that little, it even goes in one way, you see. Now let's put this puppy back on the dash. Get this guy's out of the way. Unplug. There you go. Let's fix this thing. This should just lock back into place. Two hands probably be easier. There you go, snapped into place. So don't panic, it's fine. Make sure it didn't break. But all little 4 prongs snapped into place. So move on. Off to the side you go. Now let's run this puppy down. Ground, check. Fuses, check. Now let's see which one works. That's what we're doing. We're doing this. What is this? Let's get the other hand. Here you go, constant 12 volts. And it is the first row of these 20s. I could even do the 10. Also 12 volts, constant. Now, let's do another 10 right here. Sitting right next to that 15. All right, that puppy's ignition. How do I know that? If I had a third arm, I'd show you. But that's definitely ignition because it's sitting on ground. So, could be accessory too, but this one's ignition. If I had a cover, I'd tell you what it was. But for all you trollers, if you decide to blow up a fuse that is only, let me see what this is. Is this a 3 amp? 15. Let's say no 15. Why would this need 15? 15 amps? Are you kidding me right now? Just because I'm curious, there's nothing stating this 15 amps. So I bet you someone's run out of fuses, and there's no possible way a dash cam is 15 amps. There's just no way. Someone just had extra fuses laying around, like, hey, you know what, fuck, I'll give him 15 amps. So just to be on the safe side, I'm going to find something as big as the 15. So let's do that. I'm going to go right next to that 10, and I'm going to pull that 15. And the other one, I'm going to stick with the 20. So there you go. But there's no way, man. This thing's probably 3, 5 max. So we're gonna put the fuses in and take it from there. Uh-oh, she came alive, yeah. Now, let's make sure she turns off. Let's put everything back. And we have fuses in. Check. Let's see, can you see that? Can I see that? I don't know, I'm guessing. Fuse, ground. Where the hell am I? There you are. And we're going to bundle this all up and stuff it in the corner over there. So, let's get to work. Okay, so, I use tape. But if you want to be cheap and you don't have tape, use the thing it came with. There you go. Wrap it around. That's what it's for. It's a wire tie, dude. Look, it's fine. It's fine. Look, I even did it with one hand. Listen, if that's all you have, fine. You're going to stuff it away, and you're not going to see it anymore anyway. So there you go. Look, all gone. Oh, and this puppy right there, I jammed the hell out of it. This can and will move out of your way, and I jammed it right in there. This puppy ain't moving anywhere either. So, let's turn this puppy on, and we got fuses. Second 20 in, and the 10 in between, the 15 between the 10s. That's what we did. And if we had any type of controller, any type of... Oh, wait, you know what? It's right there, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Let's see what it is. You know what I do? I'm going to put that in my little list of tools. I like this whole thing. Amazon. Let's see what I used. I used the 15, and that is the fuel pump. Nice. And power window driver. So let's see if we can find something else other than the fuel pump, because we don't want to, God forbid, short that thing out. So let's find something else that turns on and off with the car. Alright, so I switched it. I switched to the DRL, because who cares about driving lights if they ever go bad. So that's what we did. We did the front window driver. Check. That's this guy. And this is DRL. That's what we did. And there you have it. So let's make sure this puppy works. And we're going to put everything back together. And she works. Little hits of the OK. We got Eastern time. And there you have it. We're putting everything back. Plug, plug, plug. Plug, push in, and we're going to say sayonara with like it, don't like it, share, don't share, subscribe, don't subscribe. Thanks for watching.